Maryam Monalisa Gharavi is an artist, poet, and theorist. Her work in film, video, performance, text, photography, drawing, and sound explores the interplay between aesthetic and political valences in the public domain. Book publications include a translation of Wally Solomel, oh God, I'm so sorry, I don't want to butcher any more names tonight, from Ugly Duckling Press, nominated for a 2017 PEN Award for Poetry and Translation, the poetry volume, Licensing Effect, and Blaze Hawks. The artist publication, Apparent Horizon 2. Exhibitions, publications, lectures, residencies include Townhouse Gallery of Contemporary Art, Museum of Fine Arts Boston, Art Dubai, Madhaf Arab Museum of Modern Art, Pacific Film Archive, Triple Canopy, Experimental Media, Performing Arts Center, Women in Performance, and others. She completed a PhD in Comparative Literature in Film and Visual Studies at Harvard University and an MFA in Film Video at Milton Avery Graduate School of the Arts at Bard College. She is author of the Open Text South. In 2017, she is an artist in resident at Wysing Art Center in the United Kingdom. This spring, her book Bio will be released by Inventory Press.
Hi everybody, I'm Monalisa. Not going to say too much because I know we're going to talk after, but I just wanted to, I was encouraged to offer instructions. Secret Catalan Poem is the name of this work, and it's comprised of 36 texts, and they have been distributed in a kind of mock Oprah moment underneath your chairs. So we've got number 1 through number 36, and there's 2 mics that are going to be brought to you when you have your number. So the only rule is that if you have the text, and these texts are secrets, so if you have a secret, that you just read everything that's on the page. So if it says secret number 14, then there's a name, there's an age of a person, and then the content. The only rule is that you read all of it, because if you read the number, then the next person who will be seated or standing elsewhere will know that they're next. And then that way they stand up and we have the mic brought over to you. And my rule of thumb for things like this is that you plan to the level of perspicacity that is available to you, and then you just let it happen. So I'm really interested in what ends up happening, and I hope that for every number that there is a person, and if there's not, we'll wing it and we'll see what we're gonna do. So this is Secret Catalan Poem, and if the first person could stand up and have a mic be brought to them.
Secret number 1, Pablo, 31 years old. Every morning I get up and when I go to the bathroom, I undress, thinking of what my life would have been like if I had fallen in love with and sexually desired a boy. I do this while I divide my adult life with my girlfriend. I get excited and from time to time I masturbate, thinking of that homosexual life that was not. It's not living a repressed life. It's allowing a single body to live, enjoy, and take pleasure in endless stories of sex and desire.
Secret number 2, Antoinetta, 24 years old. I like to steal small things, especially from stores and supermarkets, from big supermarkets. I feel that it's a small act of rebellion after what they, the powerful, steal from us. In my country, the powerful handle business to their liking and collude together and cheat ordinary people. I, as an ordinary person, steal small things from them, and it doesn't cause them harm. I know, but at least it entertains me. In any case, my mother should not find out.
I went to military service as a volunteer.
Secret number 5, Alba, 40 years old. I escaped being raped in a subway car during the day, on a Sunday.
Secret number 6, Frida, 60 years old. I have always admired, idolized, and adored my father, but I am incapable of telling him he's 87, and it is getting more and more difficult, even if I fear his departure.
Lawrence, 53 years old. I don't have a father. I don't know where I come from. Because I don't know who my father is, should I look for him? I have some clues to find him. I almost tried, but I didn't have the courage to go all the way. I fear that I would prefer not having a father to finding an ugly and unlikable being.
Number 9.
I'll read it. Secret number 8, Pedro, Antonio, 36 years old. I've been working in the nightlife world for 12 years. There have been and continue to be many times that I've seen infidelities of all types, between work friends, between friends with benefits, between couples. This, I suppose, must be a habitual thing that we see, all of us behind the bar. The thing is that at the time, I had a girlfriend who went to study in Paris. And so, yes, there were mobile phones, but it wasn't cheap to make calls. And at most, through Messenger on the computer, I was jealous. I didn't know what a beautiful girl with a group of single girlfriends could do in Paris. So I started fucking almost all the girls who came in to wait tables. I was also the manager of the club. In total, during 6 months my girlfriend was in Paris, I was fucking more than a dozen girls. And I suppose this too is known on the work we do at night. The problem is that I worked in a club in a small town, and by luck, none of the girls, save for one, said anything, and the relationship with my girlfriend did not break up. Although after she got back, nothing was the same, and we ended things after a few months.
Secret number 9, Manny, 21 years old. I registered in a web portal to find work and I found an ad for a promotional brand hostess. Within 5 minutes they got in touch with me. They asked for my size, photos, physical traits, etc. Let's just say the normal stuff. Things got interesting when the administrator of the ad summoned me to a hotel for sporadic encounters with a man 21 years older than me. I didn't know what to do nor what I was getting myself into. In summary, I was a prostitute without knowing it. The best part was the deal and what I charged. Smiley face.
Secret number 10. Cynthia Pamela Morrow, 40 years old. There are certain times that I feel so fortunate for my choice of life, for the way I raise my kids, and for living in nature. I talk to my friends in the city. They do not dare to go out and change their life, and I feel superior. And I know that it's a negative feeling, and I suppress it. It's a secret. I don't want anyone to know that I feel superior.
Secret number 11, Javier, 26 years old. It has been 6 months since I've had sex with my husband.
Secret number 12, Biba, 13 years old. I've been playing sexual explorations with my sister. We loved it.
Secret number 15, OAA, 50 years old. Zuno published a book dedicated to Ralston Farina, an artist from the 70s who almost no one knows. Ralston Farina is actually a pseudonym, a name composed of two halves, half dog food, Ralston Purina, half breakfast cereal, Farina. I plan to publish the book anonymously, signing it as Chiruka Aviste, and that is my secret, that no one knows who is actually the author of this book.
Secret number 13, Rocio, 25 years old. I love my dog more than my husband.
Secret number 14, Javier, 62 years old. My secret, which I haven't told anyone, is that in some ways I predicted the death of my wife. The night before her death, I dreamed that my wife had a fatal fall. The next day, my wife, in her hair removal salon, had a fall. She was on a platform standing, from which she died a few days later. I have never dared to tell this experience because I think no one would believe it and would think I made it up.
Alex, 37 years old. Secret number 16, Alex, 37 years old. Sometimes I do not do what I think out of laziness, nor do I preach by example.
Secret number 17, Frida, 35 years old. When I was 10 years old, I fell madly in love with my father's best friend. We all lived in the same neighborhood. One day, I wrote a passionate letter confessing my life and tried to disguise my handwriting, worried he would discover its childishness, and stuffed the letter under his front door. We moved shortly after, and I never saw him again.
Secret number 18. In brackets, no name given. In brackets, no age given. When I was a little girl, 7 or 8 years old, a neighbor would take me on his bicycle and would kiss me on the mouth with tongue. I suppose he wanted to practice. He was 16 or 17 years old. Since then, I'm 60. Kissing disgusts me.
Secret number 19, Christina, 28 years old. It's not so much a secret, but the first thing that comes to mind is my father, especially on these dates. I really miss him since he passed away just 2 Christmases ago. I wish he were here with me, even though I feel him near somehow. I always carry a part of him with me, and soon we'll take the other part to Mohasen, the mountain he climbed several times. And I will smile. I love you.
Secret number 20, Asif, 32 years old. I am a romantic man. I like to work every day, but here my feeling is very down. No, have a family with me. I very miss my family. I like a good person and romantic person.
Secret number 21, Anna, 45 years old. I can't forget about him, and I think about him almost every day. I read signals on social networks. I continue with my love X, parallel realities, quantum world.
Secret number 22, Bean, 9 years old. That I peed 2 times in my skin pants in one day.
Secret number 23, Priscilla, 24 years old. On numerous occasions, I have been witness to how my best friend's boyfriend
Secret number 24, Annabelle, no age given. Tonight I dreamed of Leopold. He left last year to the beyond, but I see him, I feel him. He is live, not elsewhere.
Secret number 25, Daria and Sunny, 27 years old. I've never had a big love.
Secret number 27, Yusuf Kulalai, 18 years old. One time I ate during Ramadan in the summer.
Secret number 28, Marcos, 28 years old. Every day I think about my death. I've tried to kill myself many times, and I think that I will die this way.
Secret number 29. I ain't got no secret. Just kidding.
The actual secret number 29. Daniela, 28 years old. I've been unfaithful to my boyfriend for almost half a year with my ex.
Secret number 30, Abdi, 18 years old. I smoke marijuana with some colleagues nobody knows, and tobacco too.
Secret number 31, Adriana, 28 years old. My secret in life is not having secrets, being yourself and being transparent without hiding anything. In this way, you can be free, very free, to enjoy the most out of every moment and opportunity that life gives you.
Secret number 32, Hal, 27 years old. Sometimes I feel a hatred and a repressed feeling so powerful that I think I could break bones. The embedded feeling that I can't have negative feelings makes me feel so much fury that it is counterproductive. If I could hate more freely, I could love in peace.
Secret number 33, Nicholas, 26 years old. My secret is walking through life with my head held high, but with a friendly look. My secret is to walk in silence, walking without judging people, trying to be a little better every day, and to return to the universe the highest quantity of positive energy. If there is one thing I am certain of, it's that we are a mirror of the minimum expression of all this immensity. In the end, I don't know very well what my secret is, but I think that it is love.
Secret number 34, Marcos, 24 years old. I like to have sex on airplanes, and if I have to cry, I cry alone in the shower.
Secret number 35, Raymond G, 27 years old. My secret is to speak, confined, and express myself to most loyal and beloved pets, hidden from hypocritical looks of those who don't know and will never know how to understand what it is to love an animal more than a person.
Secret number 36, Lila J. Laurier, 8 years old. Last year there was a girl whose name was Jara, and she was my best friend for a long time. But now she's not my best friend, and I don't want Jara to know it.